Okay, welcome to part 2 of a 3-part series called Peter's Facial Rash Saga. I don't know. Anyway, first I just want to say thank you for coming out to watch my video. I don't expect this to be anything serious or anything big. It's just my storytelling. I'm sorry if the video you're about to watch is very jumbly and out of order or whatever. I apologize. I have zero experience with vlogging. I just wanted to share my story a little bit, and I wanted to get my perspective on the whole thing out, because I had a lot of people asking me throughout the past few months how I've been and what I plan to do about my situation, and this is just me telling my story. So once again, I just want to say thank you for clicking on the link. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't watched the first one, it's on the same page, so you can find it. I'm pretty sure it's easy to find. I'm also pretty sure that you wouldn't be watching this if you haven't watched the first one, but yeah, this one's not as long as the last, probably just as boring, not as emotional, but yeah, here it is. Thank you for watching. Enjoy or not, finish it or not, it doesn't really matter to me. All that matters is you're here and you're watching, and you watch for as long as you want to. So enjoy the video coming up. It's not anything great, but yeah. There you go. That's it. Bye. Thank you. I don't know. See you in part 3. Good morning. Today I have a doctor's appointment for my face to actually see what my face is or to see what's wrong with my face. I got a test. As you can see, this hole around 2.5 weeks ago. They took a small piece of flesh from my face and they got it tested at a lab. So I'm going to the doctors now to see what's wrong with me. But all jokes aside, I felt very good this morning, you know. I woke up, I was like, you know, even if the test results are like, sorry sir, there's nothing we can do, you're stuck like this forever, then I'm like, alright, cool, it just looks like an extra large birthmark. So you know, and if you guys watched the last video, it looks a lot better now than it did. Let's see. Yeah, it looks a lot better now than it did before. So here's to hoping, and here's to a clear face. How do I feel since the last time I talked to you guys? I've slowly adapted to the fact that my face is not what it used to be. I look at old photos and I'm like, oh man, I really took that for granted when my face was normal. But you slowly get used to things like this, as odd as it sounds. You know, people start noticing you less for that and more for the fact that you're acting normal again. I don't know, a lot of people have been saying like, oh, it's been clearing up and you seem a lot happier. That could be because I'm used to it. I'm assuming I'm just used to being myself, and I kind of forgot about this whole situation. Not gonna lie though, you know, waking up in the morning and seeing it, I'm not like dreading every day anymore. I think that's just because, you know, eventually your body tells you to just shut up and get over it. So how do I feel right now? I feel pretty good. You know, I feel optimistic, as I said. I feel like whatever they say is ultimately going to be constructive, because if I was doing what I was doing before and saying like, oh, you know, I'll figure it out myself, I'll fix it myself, or the doctors can't tell me anything I don't know already. If I have that mindset, obviously nothing's going to get better. But if I listen to the doctors and, you know, pay attention to science, then maybe they'll tell me something like, oh, we actually have a solution. So that's best case scenario, is if they have a solution. Obviously, I hope it's cost effective, but you can't put a price on your health. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to listen to the doctor. Hopefully they're not like, oh, this is a unique specimen of skin and a really rare condition that we don't have a solution for. If that's the case though, the reason I'm saying it's positive is because I won't be convincing myself everything's okay when it's not. Then I'll start taking actual precautions. I did stop taking dairy. I significantly decreased my red meat intake, even my poultry and fish. A lot of tofu, a lot of veggie-based proteins. And honestly, this lifestyle is not that bad. It's ultimately healthier for me. There are a lot of positives, but that's a whole different topic. So yeah, I'm just gonna hope for the best. About 15 minutes from my appointment, so fingers crossed. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I'm at my clinic. I'm about to go in. I'm kind of nervous, but it'll be okay. I don't know what that was. There are a few people waiting. Hopefully they're not before me. Okay, bye. Alright, so I'm in the doctor's office. No, I'm not. I'm just in an office or space. Whatever. I didn't really ask if I could film, but just sitting here, waiting, optimistic still, and yeah. I really don't know what they're gonna say. I'm hoping for the best. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be good and positive. Please be good. Positive. I'm kind of scared, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so just talked to the doctor. Not really the news I was looking for. It's just that it's a form of lupus, a really sun-activated condition. So my hunch is about like the whey, the pre-workout, the creatine, the BCAAs. I asked the doctor. He said that what they assume it is not affected by diet. So that being said, kind of brings you back to square one. Kind of feel defeated a little bit, but I mean, like, to put into perspective, imagine like living a certain lifestyle and then having that lifestyle like flipped like abruptly. And then, so for example, it's like for my case, I was doing a pretty standard diet, and then I changed it abruptly to start changing my body to start getting big or like improving my body physique. So I quickly picked up protein, BCAAs, pre-workouts, creatine. I started using those things abruptly. I got used to that for a few months and then abruptly stopped it because the rashes came. So I had to drop all those things, go to veggie-based products, stopped using pre-workouts, stopped using raw creatine, stopped using BCAAs. I've said it a bunch of times, believe me, but it's like, it's just, I just had to say it. So I stopped all those things, waited a few more weeks after getting my skin tested, and then the test suggests that it has nothing to do with diet. Like to me, like because I'm doing my own little experiments, I think it does have to do with diet, but if he says no, he says that I can start reintroducing them, and if it has an effect, stop it. But he says that it's a sun-activated condition, so start using sunscreen. Keep on using the Elidel that I was prescribed. And they're gonna do another biopsy on my forehead. I just wanna make sure that the psoriasis here is not related to the condition here. That's pretty much all they wanna do. I'll be back in another 6 weeks, or I'm gonna try to see if they can get it done in a month, because I don't know why this one took 2.5 weeks. I don't know why this one would take 6 weeks. So, yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens. Back to square one, I guess. So I'm gonna get a biopsy on my forehead, try to see if it is that form of lupus. I don't know what it's called, but it's a form of lupus. See if that's actually what it is, and if it is, then they'll have a better treatment. If it's not, then I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So, bye. Okay, so just got back from my appointment. I got another biopsy on my forehead, covered by the bandage. So as you can see, that small little hole, it's a bigger hole now. This one was 2 millimeters wide. This one was 3 millimeters wide. They said they're supposed to be 4 millimeters, but they did 3. I don't know what that means, but I just assume they need more skin. So, like I said, they're testing to see if what's on my forehead / scalp is the same as what's on around my mouth. I also said if nothing happens, like if it just progressively gets better by myself. Sorry, I'm just driving right now. I'm just gonna focus on driving for a second. Doctor said I need to get some blood work done, so they gave me a form for blood work. I got another appointment for February 16th. I'm trying to get this stuff figured out as soon as I can, because they're not related. I can tell them that right away, but you know, I just gotta put my faith in the doctors, and you know, it's good to have definitive results. So the reason I got a biopsy here is just to make sure that it's not the same thing that's over here. That's about the gist of it all. I'm going to start reintroducing things into my diet. It's just super frustrating that one doctor says stop those things, another doctor saying it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. It's a process, and we're learning. We're getting through it all. Day by day. Day by day. Let's hope for the best. We're really hoping for the best. We're hoping for the best. Okay, bye.